Okay, today I want to take the opportunity and go through what's in my bag. Um, so I'm going to go through a tour. But first, I want to show my pins. Um, this one here, you got a couple Radiohead pins, an OK Computer pin. This is from the Midnight Gospel. I forgot the name of the dog, but he's from there. Saw pin. Um, Eat the Rich, Hungry Caterpillar pin. Right, and then we got our Warhammer, I'm blanking, Purity Seal. And then good old Devil's Lettuce pin. And then a big surprise is because there's a flap here. You'll lift it up. Boom. Alright, so let's start going over what's in my bag. I tend to forget a lot that these videos are public. So like my first early videos has like 5 views. And I kind of hope that it's no one I know that is watching these videos. I don't even know if anyone knows my channel. But okay, first off, in the big pocket, I usually have some stuff, but right now it's empty. Let me go grab that stuff so I can put it back in there. Okay, so what's usually in the big pocket of my bag is one, my sticker book. I want to go through and show. A lot of them are like Hell of a Boss stickers because that's really all I bought. I had a Deadpool sticker sheet, and then I put all those stickers on my water bottle. So like his heads are okay. Why am I having such a hard time? Okay, his heads are there, and he's got one there, and then there's one of him on the back. So those used to be in my sticker book, but I was like, well, I want to use them. I don't want them to just sit there. So now they're on my water bottle. A lot of yeah, Hell of a Boss ones. I'm probably not gonna go through one by one. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go through one by one. So I bought these maybe like I don't know 2 years ago, like a year ago maybe. So to start off, you got Millie and Moxie. Right? There's 2 pages of them. Very cute. 3 pages of them. Very cute. We got Blitzo or Blitz and Stolas. Okay. Very cute. Another Blitz and Stolas page. Another Blitz and Stolas page. Another Blitz and Stolas page. However, these are the Halloween stickers and they're holographic. So that's fun and nice. You can't really see them like IRL. Like it's so hard to see them, but and then here's Millie and Moxie. Again, really hard to see them. Well, that's when I bought them. I was really disappointed. Fitzarelli and Ozzy. Asmodeus. Got Miss Kesha over here. Beelzebub. And then I forgot her name. Yeah, I'm blanking on it. Alright, and then we have Stolas' daughter and Luna. And then Millie's sister, and then this fucking side character. No one gives a fuck about him. Right, and that's it. That's like all the main stickers I have, but I do have some freebies on the back. So all the freebie stickers I get, I put on these back pages. So I do have quite a bit. So the Shark Robot ones are from me ordering the Hell of a Boss stickers. Honestly, I couldn't remember where this one's from. This sticker here is from, that's Ziggy right there. That's from the person who I won the giveaway of the, it's like a pendant with a human skull fragment in there. They gave me that sticker. Some ghost face one. This one's glow in the dark. This Shark Robot one. This one's just like a metallic iridescent. This vinyl store gave me this. It was a gift that I had bought for Clay, and then I had got the sticker along with it, but I just stole it. This is from same person as that one. I can't remember. This was for it was a notebook. A notebook that was like a dungeon mini game type of thing. Nothing too serious. So we got some other ones. High Ground, Attack on Titan, Razor, and then I have a Jack Off Jill sticker that I have yet to put on here just because it's white on white. So it kind of just sits in here, and I also don't know how to take it off, and I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, and I think that's Only 2 pages, right? Yep. Okay. So we're gonna close that up. So that's one of the things in my big pocket. The other one is this notebook, the Arcane Book of Shadows. It's just the outside. The inside is completely blank. Okay. Well, that sucks. That's a bummer. I didn't know that was in there, along with all this other stuff. Well, that stuff needs clearing, but yeah, I'll draw in here, do all that good stuff, doodles. And then a book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Very good movie. I got to actually start reading the book. I'm saving it for like a rainy day, like quite literally like a rainy, cozy day. And it's snowing right now, so it won't be really anytime soon. But those all belong in my big pocket because that's where they belong. So, on top of that stuff, nothing really else goes in the big pocket, like the big pocket. So let me put this stuff in here quickly. And then I used to lock the big pocket. And whatever I bring in the big pocket is really just based off where I'm going. So I also have this pin, it's not a pin, sorry, this keychain from Galaxy's Edge that my manager Katie got me as a gift when she had went. So that's nice. But I usually put a small padlock here on my bag, so you can't really open this unless you have the key. But let's start going through. So let's start with my side pockets. This one is typically there's a Sharpie in here as well, but I have it set to the side. But I have 2 pens, and then there should be a pencil. I think it fell out at one point, but I'm not really complaining about it. This side pocket, this buttoned one, I do use a lot. So we'll go through individually. This here is for my cologne. It has a little spot at the bottom that I can put cologne in, and it's just like I can take my cologne with me. It's empty right now, but it's very, very handy. What else we got in here? This knife I just bought the other day. It's a folding knife. It's okay. I don't mind it. I like the handle. I'm not a big fan of folding knives that require you to push this pin aside to close, just because I really wish I had like a flip knife or something like that. But I mean, it's pretty dull. It was like a $7 knife, but it'll do the job if I ever need a knife. All right. Okay. Next one, we got my Zippo. All right. So whenever I'm smoking, whatever reason you need a Zippo, it's there. And then, in case I'm not smoking like a pre-roll or something, I just have a normal lighter, and it's one of those adjustable ones so you can control the flame. And I think that's it. Yeah, so that's all that's in there. A lot of just like everyday use things. That's probably my most used pocket in the bag, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I really like just having like everyday carry, like being able to just carry stuff that I need every day. In this pocket, this one here, I don't believe there's anything. That's just how. Oh, there is something in here. So this is a fidget toy, if you will. There's a marble here there's a marble inside of here, and it's tied to this knot. So really, you just mess with it while like swing it around. If you play with it for a while, it'll start hitting your knuckles and it hurts. But I mean, I think that's the appeal of it. I like it personally. So that just kind of sits in there. But a lot of my pins kind of thread through this pocket, so that's how I manage all my pins. Right, so we are moving on past this pocket into this one. So the one with the :3 face, there is this pocket here, which as of right now only has hand sanitizer in there. But then there's an entirely different pocket with a zipper. So in here I have some more stuff. Let's see. So I have this first aid kit. There is nothing in here remotely related to first aid as of right now, because I have yet to buy the stuff. So what I have is a tin that's meant for pre-rolls, but I just really like the tin. And in here is just a couple of band-aids. So yeah, exactly, not exactly first aid, but I mean it's there if you need it. And then on top of that, I have this box cutter. that I had bought from Temu. So, very sharp, very dangerous. But yeah, I like this little center ring that it has here. It makes holding on to it and your grip a whole lot easier. And then a thing I like about this knife, this folding knife, is that it has a button to fold the knife down. You don't need to put your finger in the way of the blade to fold it down like some other ones do. For example, I have this one here. Well, actually, you don't need to do this one. This blue one. There is this bit here. You just kind of press down. But when pressing it down, you need to have your fingers here, and you see it's in the way. So that's a really big pet peeve of mine when it comes to knives, is having to have your hand in the way of the blade while it's closing. And for some reason that's really fucking popular. I don't know why. I also have some 2 AA batteries in here, just backup for whatever reason. At one point I do want to buy a flashlight. I think that would be nice, you know, just in case I need it. So that's the first item that's in this secondary pocket. The next thing we have is lotion. I like to keep lotion on me. My hands get dry, especially in the cold weather, and my face as well, so that's always good. This side pocket that I showed that had the first knife usually has chapstick in it, but that chapstick right now is in my car because I forgot to put it back. But it is okay. Alright, next thing I have is a multi-tool. That's, boom, look at that. So, I bought this off of impulse. I didn't know if I'd actually need it. It's got pliers, right? And it's a pretty standard multi-tool. Like, it's got a knife. It's got, you know, screwdriver heads. It's got all this good stuff. And then I think, what is this? I don't know. A bunch of shit that I'm not familiar with. And then what's on this end? I think this is an even bigger knife. Yep, it's a serrated knife. You can kind of see. Yep, serrated. And then there's a file. There's a file, and then there's some other little pokey things, right, to use. It's really compact. That's what I like about it. I still have, I mean, I bought this like 2 days ago, so I still have yet to use this. However, it comes with its own holder, which is nice. I'm a fan of. I like to keep things organized in my bag. I don't really like just throwing things around and then having it kind of just bounce around and be misplaced, because I want to know where things are when I need them, right? I don't want to go searching for them. And then lastly, I have an extra phone charger. This is an official Apple one. I actually stole this one from work unintentionally. This was a store-used charger, and I put it in my pocket, and that was it. I walked out with it. No one said anything, but it was like a $40 charger here that I got for free, so it just sits in my bag. And honestly, guys, I think that's about it. My bag has been very empty recently. I'm working on getting stuff. Like, I want to get a flashlight. I want to get, there's a lot of stuff that I want to get. Off the top of my head, I can't say. There was also a water bottle in here. I mean, that's just kind of, it's a water bottle. Why not? Every now and then, I'll carry, like I'll put the camcorder in here. That's another thing. I like to keep it on me if I ever feel like recording. Where is it? What am I looking for? Oh, this, I've been using this to ash my bowls out because I'm just smoking out the bong recently, but I carry pre-rolls in here. So this will go in the main pocket, and then I'll lock it up. And I actually want to show you that lock, and how I do it, because I have it here with me. So I have this tiny key, and then this is the padlock. And I really just take the two things here, and I'll feed the padlock through both of them, just like that. So it's connected to both of them. I'll lock it up. That way you can't open it unless you unlock the padlock. And then I also have a fuggler in my bag. That I did not show. Here he is. He's very cute. He just hangs there from the center there. And honestly, I just keep this key in the back of my in the back of my phone case. It's a little bulgy, but I mean, I always have my phone with me, so it just works out. And yeah, that really just concludes my bag tour. I do hope that if I do make an updated one, it's more full, I'll have more stuff. I really do want to get a good flashlight. I don't know if I want like a super fancy one, but that is that. And then I also want to get a carabiner watch to not only wear on me, but to keep on I think that would be nice. I think it would be nice to keep it on my bag and then have like an actual watch. I do want like a timepiece at some point, nothing fancy, um, but I think it would be nice. I think we're running up to 10 minutes here that this video is, so I'm not going to go on anymore. I've pretty much covered everything that's in my bag. I'm going to go watch episode 4 of season 5 of Stranger Things while Space Marines 2 downloads, so that's always nice. So for whatever reason, I'm downloading at fucking 47, 54 right now megabytes. My peak is 258. I don't know why it's going so slow. Fucking 3 hours remaining. Why? Why is it doing that? My Wi-Fi, right? I pay to have the 1 gigabyte upload speed. I never get that. Never. It peaks at like 258. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch Stranger Things, and then I have to wait a whole nother, what is it, till the end of the year for the next set of episodes to drop. I fell asleep during the last episode, but I did enjoy it. I'm following along. It's very drawn out, I feel like, but it's interesting, and I like seeing Will hanging out with Robin. That's a very nice touch, you know, due to his situation with Mike. And I'm curious to see how they're going to go about that. But besides that, I'm really excited. And yeah, that was it for my bag tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully I can come back with another updated bag tour. But until then, I am out of here.